The 2015 high school football season is underway, and TV3 brings you the Game of the Week. Franklin County and Connersville from Spartan Field on TV3. Hi everybody, and welcome to TV3 and the opening home game for the Connersville Spartans as they meet Franklin County in an Eastern Indiana conference game from Spartan Stadium on the campus of Connersville High School. With my broadcast partner, this is Fran Schoma welcoming you to TV3's Game of the Week. Ron would be looking forward to this game for quite a while. The first of the games of the week we'll be bringing our viewers this school year. What do you think? What are you expecting tonight?
Well, I think Franklin County brings the same game plan they play every year against us. They're going to pound up the middle.
Yes.
They're going to go with each guard and just pound it, and that's what they do. They ground and pound, and we got to find a way to stop them. We won last year on their field. The year before on our field, it was a very close contest, etched out by Franklin County. So I just expect a hard-fought ball game, as it's always been when these two teams tangle.
This is the second ball game for both Franklin County and the Spartans. Franklin County defeated Newcastle 21-20 in its opener, while the Spartans lost at Richmond 49-20. Moments ago, we spoke with Spartan coach Adam Kelly about his team and tonight's opponent. Coach, before we talk about tonight's ball game, what about your season opener? What did you like about that game with Richmond?
Well, our kids showed a lot of fight. Richmond was able to take advantage of some mistakes that we made, but I was impressed by the way our kids kept coming back. They never felt like they were out of the game, and so that was the most impressive part. And we did execute well defensively and offensively, just not consistently enough.
Tonight you're playing Franklin County Wildcats. They scored 21 points, scored 20 last week. So what does that tell you?
Well, that doesn't really say a whole lot, Fran. We were playing two different opponents. We respect Franklin County as far as their level of play, and but we think we can handle ourselves.
Franklin County, are they a veteran club?
Yes and no. They've got a good mixture of youth and a good mixture of veterans, seniors, and juniors. They've got some good players, but we've got some good players of our own.
What are you expecting? What kind of offense out of this Franklin County crew?
They're going to line up in double tight or I-Pro. Some twin sets, but they're going to try to run it, between the tackles and pick up 3-4 yards at a time and block and keep our offense on the sideline.
So what have you been working on this week?
Being aggressive, especially on the defensive side of the ball. We're going to have to create some penetration, and we're going to have to neutralize their big offensive line so they don't get the big push up front.
So they have a lot of weight on the front line?
Yeah, not bad. But even more importantly than that for them is that they're very aggressive.
I know you're anxious to get this game under your belt. It's a conference game. It's very important.
Yes, it is. It's a home opener. It's a conference game, and even bigger than that, it's Franklin County.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck. Have a good game, and we'll see you after the game.
All right. Thank you, Fran.
Coach Adam Kelly. Kickoff is next. Ron and I return with this game's beginning right after this on the TV3 Game of the Week.
This is Titan 1-4. No signs of life.
Titan 1-4. Hold your position.
What do you got?
Unmanned aircraft is identifying enemy sniper.
Copy that. Let's move. Thanks, Reaper 1-1. We got it from here. Sensors coming off target.
Learn more at airforce.com.
Game time is here, and the Spartans will be kicking off to the Franklin County Wildcats. Spartans won a year ago at Franklin County, as you pointed out, Ron. So let's see what happens here tonight.
You remember last year's game, first game of the year against Richmond? They ran it back, and then we got it, and we ran it back.
Right,
Remember that?
absolutely.
That
yes,
was,
yes.
Yeah, hopefully we can, stop them and not have them run back. And again, I think the key that we need to do is we need to win at the defense and offensive line, especially our defense needs to control the line because Franklin County's a running team. They're going to run until we stop them.
Ball teed up on the 40-yard line, and the kicker will be Terry Flowers. He's a 6'1 senior, a 180-pound senior from CHS. Puts his foot into it. Oh, nice. And then over in. It'll be taken at the 10-yard line by a Franklin County boy up to,
wow.
He is bumped and dropped to about the 18.
Yeah, you know, and I tell you, looking at the special teams, I mean, both teams look kind of small, but doesn't seem to have an advantage one way or the other. If I had to pick an advantage, I'd say maybe we were slightly bigger.
So the first play from scrimmage of this ball game will be coming up with Franklin County in control. So they'll be placing down at the 19-yard line.
Yeah, again, I expect a lot of run out of Franklin County. Again, they're going to go from, one guard to the other, maybe do a couple sweeps.
They have a tall quarterback, a 6'2 junior at Franklin County, John Haggerty, wears number 4. Takes the snap off at center, handoff. The middle, another big pileup of guys in red, and the Spartans drop the ball carrier right around the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it kind of made me look like a genius there with that first going over the right guard, and we were there, we were ready for it. And
he did pick up a yard, so it'll be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, I don't mind a yard here or there. It's those 3, 4, 5-yard runs that really get to you.
Well, they're penetrating, as the coach and you both said. They'll be hammering into the middle. That's their tactic. Mm-hmm. Here he comes again across the line of scrimmage to about the 23, 24. It's going to be 3rd and long for this.
Yeah,
boy, if the Spartans can hold on this one, Ron.
Oh, that'd be very good because they'll get definitely very good field position. Again, Franklin County, they're, this is their MO. And
it's about a 3rd and 6 coming up for the Wildcats deep in their own territory. Spartans spread the defense. A run to the left, and he's dragged down inside the 30-yard line. It's going to be short, I believe. Let's see where they umpile and where the ball will be placed.
Oh, yeah, he's probably got a good – we only picked up about a couple yards here.
Yeah.
What good penetration at the line there from Franklin County. You got your linebackers and your safeties and cornerbacks, kind of flowing with the ball, and it was a beautiful defensive stand right there.
So a 4th and 4 and a punting situation, and Connersville's number 11, Christian McHenry, will be deep.
Yeah, Christian seems like he's
all by his lonesome back there. Huh?
Yeah, he's a real.
Here comes the punt, and it's headed toward Christian. Signals for the ball and the fair catch at 40-yard line.
That should be a late hit.
Start. Good field position for CHS.
Yeah, I wonder why there wasn't a late hit there. It looked like Christian, from our perspective, got hit late, but no flag is called, and the Spartans have very good field position to start this home season.
Absolutely. They'll be at their own 40. Let's see what they can do on offense. The Franklin County first offensive plays sputtered, so the Spartans will be getting the football for the first time.
Defense wins games, they say, and the reason why defense wins games is because it sparks the offense, and hopefully that defensive hold for the Spartans will spark the offense right here.
Freshman quarterback, number 13, Dalton Light, on the first play of the home season for the Spartans, tries a pass, which is dropped, and it will be 2nd and 10 for the Spartans at the 40.
That's an adrenaline rush right there, Fran. That's an adrenaline rush pass where you're excited, your guy's wide open, and boom, you kind of overthrow him.
Dalton is a freshman, 5'11", 170.
Yeah, we got a young team. I mean, Franklin County has that nice mix of veterans and newcomers. We're very, very young.
Yes, we lost a lot of seniors in graduation. Here's the handoff, and the Spartan ball carrier doesn't go any place. In fact, he loses some yardage.
Yeah, definitely lost a couple yards right there. I mean, he had a hole, but Franklin County's linebacker there, their defensive end, nobody blocked him.
Place it down at about the 36-yard line, a loss of 4, 3rd and 14 for CHS.
Yeah, definitely without question 3rd and 13, what our screen says. Definitely without question need to get a first down right here. Want to reward that defensive stand.
Here's a long pass that will be almost picked off. It was intended for a couple of the Spartans, but neither could get to it. One of the intended receivers was Colton Massey, number 30.
Yeah, I got a nice arm right there, but it looked like there was some confusion there on who was going to go where in the route, and looked like some of the receivers just kind of nonchalantly ran out there.
Yeah, Franklin County guys were closer to the ball than the Spartans, weren't they?
Yeah. That nice little arm our quarterback's got.
Punt coming up for CHS.
Oh, that's not a good punt. That's going to come back.
Going to drop down around the 40-yard line, roll to the 39. It'll be down at about the 39 or 38.
Yeah, I couldn't quite tell if that hit off his shin or what it hit, but luckily that was spinning backwards. I was afraid that it would bounce and go the Franklin County way.
Second series coming up for Franklin County. Both teams offense sputter on their first plays of this ball game. Ball moved a bit by the officials, so it's actually at the 39-yard line.
One thing I was impressed with, even though we lost yards on that first series, Fran, one thing I was impressed with that, Kelly's not afraid to pull the trigger and pass.
Tried several different plays, didn't we?
Yeah, I kind of like that.
Wildcats spread the offense. Here's a snap from center.
Pass.
There's a pass complete.
That's a beautiful pass.
And a player gets free from one into Spartan territory. Finally dropped it around the 39-yard line of Connersville.
And that's what's dangerous right there. If you watch our defensive formation, we got a lot of guys in the box right here as you see this replay coming up. I mean, it was just a perfect execution right there. And their guy was wide open. It would take a couple steps. He's open. And, if number 17 hadn't gotten him, they would have had 6. We are designed to stop the run.
That's right. When they try to pass, they kind of caught everybody by surprise, I think.
We got 11 guys within 5 yards.
Number 10 looks like he's carrying the football into the Spartan line for a little bit of a gain.
Yeah, again, we don't have any problem stopping their run now that they have that pass. And we'll see what they do here. It's a beautiful day out here, Fran. I mean, weather-wise, very nice.
Ball around the 34, 35-yard line. Just over 8 minutes left to play in the opening period of this ball game. No score.
Oh, that was a good hole.
Ball carrier comes to the right.
First down.
Hits the Spartans line and moves the ball to, see where it's going to spot at about the 26-yard line.
Yeah. From what I've heard, I think Bob Powers, I think this is his 25th year on the chain game.
I can believe that, yes.
25 years of moving those chains.
Okay, the Wildcats on the attack.
Oh, good defense.
Carrier is caught behind the line of scrimmage. Nice tackle by CHS.
Very nice penetration right there from our offensive line. As you see, I mean, our guys right there just very, very good. Right, beautiful. There's a couple guys, Fran. Couple guys got back there.
No gain on the play, so 2nd and 10. Think a pass might be coming up, Ron?
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, right, it's they did that first play of this drive and haven't so far. I'm surprised they haven't mixed it up a little bit, and they're going to call timeout.
Oh, right now, right.
Timeout. Offense. The first charge, team timeout.
Franklin County takes a timeout, and we'll take a timeout here on the TV3 Game of the Week.
I am for the child who's had 7 addresses in a single year because she's in foster care, because her father abused her, and her mother couldn't believe her. She is the child I am for. I am a CASA volunteer. I am you.
Cato Wildcats about to resume play here. They're in control and they're into Spartan territory and then some.
Yeah, surprised they had a timeout there. Miscommunication. Obviously, they need to take a timeout. And you know what, Fran? They're going to pass.
There's a pass coming up. It is
that's a good pass.
going to be.
Oh, that's a good job. Wow.
Complete, and it's a TD.
Yeah, that was a good pass from Franklin County's quarterback. That's trust right there, Fran. Watch this. He has the touch. The play action kind of pulls in. Our linebacker, see number 6, comes in, and he just throws that perfectly over the shoulder of the defender. Oh, that was beautiful.
He jumped high and grabbed the ball and in the end zone for, as you say, 6 points for Franklin County.
Well, that was a nice play right there. And again, you called it. Are they going to run and are they going to pass? And they did pass, and that's going to put our defense on its heels, Fran, because we're designed to stop the run.
Okay, the point after try will be a kick. Quarterback will be holding. There's the snap.
Oh, wow, that's...
What is it? Partially blocked, or was it just off key? He just kicked the football wrong. Well, the extra point try is missed, so the score remains at 6-0 with 6:45 to go in the first period in this ball game here at Spartan Stadium. Now the Spartans have to come back and get a TD.
Yeah, again, that was, we stopped the run a few times, but when they passed it, that's another ink in the armor that we got a crink in the armor that we got to stop. We have to stop that pass. That was beautiful. Now we're down 6-0, and it's one of those things that you don't want to play from behind, and we are.
Okay, Franklin County will be kicking off to the Spartans. Ball will be placed at the 40-yard line, and we'll be set to go here in just a moment. The Franklin County team went over to their far sidelines, and
who knows, they may do an onside kick, but we just had a shot of the fans from Franklin County. They bring them.
Yes.
They bring them every year. I'm surprised we can see some metal. That's how many people they normally bring. They have the Franklin County Wildcat faithful. And why not? They've had past 20-something years, they have been a good team, and they've been a thorn in our side.
The kicker for Franklin County will be Abe Pepper. There's the boot. It will be
out of bounds.
Out of bounds at about the 15, 16-yard line where the flag is.
I think we get it at the 35, I think, if it's out of bounds. I forget how that works.
I'm not sure either, just where they'll spot the ball, but we'll.
Illegal kick out of bounds by the kicking team. 5-yard penalty, re-kick.
So they re-kick it, okay. I didn't know if we got it a certain way or...
So they'll be kicking it at the 35 instead of the 40.
Should give us an extra 5 yards. And, I'd love to have a kickoff return right here, Fran. Since you called that they were going to pass it and they did, how about if I call that we're going to get a...
well, I'll give it some thought here, Rob.
Yeah, why not? Why not? But again, that was very impressive. Franklin County, that offensive series right there, they really righted the ship. And when they throw some variety in there with that passing game, we really got to be able to stop that.
Okay, the ball at the 35. This one will stay in play. Taken by Spartan at the...
that's a good
run. Coming up and finally shoved out of bounds is the ball carrier, and that's number 32 for the Spartans, and that was Dalton Du Bois.
Yeah, that was a nice run by Du Bois there. And
very nice.
Nice blocking from his blockers, and, just could not get past their defender. Otherwise, we would have had that run back.
Sideline warning on the receiving team. No distance assessed for the warning. First down, Connorsville.
I didn't know what they were doing. I guess they were excessively celebrating. I guess that's what that means. Just a warning. I guess next time, I don't know if it's a 5-yard penalty or what is the penalty on that. I think that's the first we've ever heard, Fran.
That's the first one of those I've heard, but I appreciate the warning.
Yeah,
I mean, we've seen some where there wasn't any warning.
That's
there was
right.
just a penalty called.
Yeah.
Handoff, and not much gain as the Spartan ball carrier went into that Franklin County line, and
yeah, he was wrapped up before he even got to the line. So I mean, the fact that he got back to the line of scrimmage, he may give him a nose on that run. But wow, that guy. Again, we're losing right now. It's still early, but we're losing at both lines, offensive and defensive line. We need to establish some sort of dominance.
Ball resting at the 44-yard line. Second down for the Spartans. Boy, they need a pickup here, Ron.
Yeah, that's not good. That's a fumble.
It's a fumble
and
and
that's
a
Franklin
recovery
County's
by
ball.
Franklin County.
Yeah.
It's one of those mistakes that Adam Kelly was hoping wouldn't happen.
Yeah, they are dominating at the line. These first two offensive series for the Spartans, we have done nothing we haven't protected ourselves. And that right there was, again, the second time in a row where somebody got behind the line of scrimmage and forced a fumble.
Mike Humbert fell on that ball for Franklin County, and the Wildcats will be in possession with the ball at the 46-yard line, their own 46. They're ahead 6-0 in this ball game.
Now I wonder what kind of defensive scheme will come up now, since they burned us with the pass a couple times last time. If we're going to keep the guys in the box, and it looks like they are.
Split their ends. Here is the handoff up close to the 50, across the 50 into Spartan territory, and he finally dragged down right at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, they're probably going to put it at the 49 or 48-yard line. I mean, his momentum carried him pretty heavily. No, they're going 48. Wow.
I guess he was there and pushed back.
Yeah, sure was. Yeah, he had a lot of momentum. Those type of carries we can't continue to give up.
Franklin County in control, first period, with a little over 5 minutes left to play. There's a snap.
Nice
Runner
blocking.
getting free
he's
and steps through the Spartans territory and finally dragged down, but not before he gets to the 10-yard line. Another big pickup by Franklin County.
Yeah, number 14 never gave up at all. I from our angle, it looked like he had the Franklin County running back had the stride on our defensive player, but wow, I tell you what, Franklin County is just now again dominating at the line.
Yeah, they're penetrating our defense pretty easily, aren't they?
Yeah. I mean, they're it's a picture perfect how to run and block.
Deep into Connersville territory, Franklin County threatening to score for the second time in this ball game. There's a pileup inside the 10. See where they spot the ball.
Yeah, maybe at the 8. No, yeah, looks like maybe about the 8. Very, very, very impressive Franklin County so far. Again, it's still early, and it's only 6-0.
Just 2nd and 7 coming up for the Wildcats.
Yeah, if we can hold them right here, have that bend don't break philosophy with the defense, that may hopefully spark our net. That guy's in. Oh, no, wow. Oh, is he? Yeah, it looks like he may be.
He was caught by an ankle and just short of the goal line, it looks like.
Yeah, I wish they would paint the end zone all the way up to the goal line, because I get confused exactly where's the goal line at. But again, a couple times right here, you see this. I mean, beautiful hole right there. And again, I thought for sure, nothing but green right there, but number 11, right, wow. Yeah, that was close, but our guys aren't giving up.
Hey, Chris McCreary was the ball carrier for Franklin County. There's a snap.
Yeah, he
push forward.
He stopped. Beautiful.
Oh, looks like he's thrown for a loss, right?
Yeah, he, definitely lost about 3 or 4 yards right there. And watch this as you see our guy, he saw the quarterback saw the end zone right there, but our guys, they filled up that hole very quickly, led by number 6.
He spotted where about a 4-yard line.
Hey, Donovan Foreman right there really closed that gap right there.
He's closer than the 4.
Wow, yeah, it looks like, that's unbelievable. I thought we should be back more.
I thought so too.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Here
And
comes the
yeah, it looks
play.
like he's in, yeah.
Touchdown for Franklin County.
Yep.
So at 3:22, they're back into the end zone and ahead now by a 12-0 score. They'll try the point after try here.
Yeah, again, watch this offensive line. Watch them, see them cut to the right and the running backs come in and lead. And I tell you, that is a picture-perfect, fundamental how you do an offensive line, how you overpower your defense. And as the running back, you got to be patient and let the hole develop, and he did. And
as McCreary went in for the score for the Wildcats. And they're going to try a running play on the point after try. He got in for 2 points. So they made up that missed kick on the first touchdown run and have a 14-0 lead, I believe.
Yeah, 14-0 for the Spartans. Franklin County definitely showing us, Fran, how to play ground and pound football.
14-0 in favor of Franklin County over the Spartans. 3:22 remaining in the first quarter play. We'll be back with the Franklin County kickoff to Connersville after this on the TV3 Game of the Week.
Thanks, Colin. Samantha, you're up.
My Hero by Samantha. My hero is my dad. Every year in the fall, my dad takes me deer hunting. He teaches me a lot about the outdoors and respecting nature. Even though we sit and wait a lot and can't make too much noise or else we scare away the deer, I always enjoy the time I spend with my dad in the woods. But that's not why my dad is my hero. He's a hero because he helps feed the hungry. Each year when we go hunting, he always donates one of his deer to our butcher. My dad says the butcher gives the meat to people who are hungry and need help getting food. He may not beat up the bad guys like in movies, but my dad helps those in need. That is why my dad is my hero.
Well, Franklin County were trying to wear out their kicker, I think, Ron.
I think so, yeah.
That's
a good thing if you're Franklin County.
If you're Franklin.
Yeah.
Like kickers we have, I imagine.
Yeah, we just got to, again, we're getting beat at the line of scrimmage, and that's going to make for a long night if we can't, somehow find a scheme that will disrupt them. We did the opening series, but they quickly adjusted.
There's a kick. It'll be taken by the Spartans at about the 25-yard line. The ball carrier is Donovan Foreman and is dropped around the 44, 45-yard line.
Yeah, Foreman right there, took it on the fly. He was one of the up guys, and he took it, and that's nice field position. Now let's get our offense going.
Now let's see what the Spartans can do on this series.
Yeah, we kind of haven't really established anything, and our offensive line is not protecting, not opening up any holes at all. Only holes are opening up. Franklin County's coming through.
The 46-yard line is where the Spartans will start on their own 46.
Ooh, maybe a change in play.
Here's the handoff, and the player is.
Wow.
I'm surprised there's not a flag, but there wasn't. So.
Yeah. Again, one of the things, if you watch that play again, we tried to, it was a really quick, our quarterback was in the shotgun. He comes up kind of maybe disrupting the defense and hands it off very quickly, and he's taken out.
Yes.
He's knocked down. I mean, the Franklin County is, again, it's going to sound like a broken record, but they are just dominating at the line, and we got to find a way. Hopefully if we start passing and start connecting on the passes, it will keep their defense honest.
No gain, so it's 2nd and 10.
We need a completion right here. This definitely is going to be a pass.
Shotgun, quarterback, brings it to the side, complete.
Ooh, nice.
50 to the 40. Ball carrier for the Spartans, finally knocked out of bounds, and That is number 32, and they bring the Spartans fans to their feet as they're happy to see Dalton Du Bois pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, and that pass was a little bit off, as you see right here, as Du Bois had to reach for it. And I thought for sure it was going to disrupt his stride and that he was going to fall down, but Du Bois kept his feet and he kept going and followed his blockers, and that's the first positive play we've had during this ball game, and the faithful were on their feet. Good blocking right there for 38 as Du Bois sees green, and he's, nice run there from Dalton. Nice run.
A pickup for the Spartans, and they have the ball at the Franklin County 21. Play goes to the right and to around the 15 maybe. Pretty good pickup.
Yeah, nice pickup, nice blocking. That's the first positive yards I think we've had other than that pass all game long. Very, very nice run there from the Spartan running back.
So the Spartans threatening to score. They're as deep as they've been into Franklin County territory.
Yeah, again, momentum is starting to swing. When you start those positive plays, I mean, it really gets into your blood and your adrenaline starts pumping. Well, that looked like we were off sides. Yeah, that's
coming the flag.
Yep.
So that'll cost us 5.
Yeah.
The ball was intended for number 11, Christian McHenry, but the incomplete fell incomplete, and it'll be called back anyway.
Yeah,
so.
we can't have that, Fran. We can't be having any mental mistakes right now, especially when we finally have gotten some positive yardage.
Yes.
Having an offside right here is not going to help us out.
Well, I think the Spartans are a much better team than we saw in this first series.
Illegal shift on the
Franklin
offense.
County,
2-minute motion prior to the snap. 5-yard penalty. Replay second down.
I guess that's a fancy way of saying offside.
It's at the 21-yard line.
11's the second guy. 11.
Yeah, we know who it was. Ain't calling that kid out. Yeah. Yeah, we saw it all up here.
Okay, the quarterback came into the sidelines, pick up the call play from Adam Kelly.
If you got to think of positive on that, at least it was only a 5-yard penalty, but, whoa, need to maybe turn his mic off.
Okay, the Spartans line up. We need to get a score here.
Yeah, definitely need to get a score, but we need to get those yards back and then some.
Dalton Light looks over his line, takes the snap from center.
That's not good.
Somebody like thrown for a loss or something here.
Yeah,
something at haywire.
Yeah, I mean, that's the second time we've had something. As soon as they've handed off the ball, their guys on us. I mean, it's almost like they know exactly what's happening.
Yes, third down coming up now, and the Spartans still need 10 yards.
Yeah, we definitely have to. We need a first down. I don't think we can kick a 35-yard field goal. It would almost be 40 yards. Yeah, it will be a 40-yard field goal if we're going to kick, and I don't think we have the leg for that. But yeah, we definitely this may be forward down territory right here, Fran.
Shotgun. Here goes a pass.
That's
which
a good
will
pass.
Be complete.
Oh yes.
Looks like a Spartan TD.
Yes.
No flags are there on the play?
No flags at all. That was a beautiful pass. I tell you what, for our freshman, he had nice touch right there. Kind of reminiscent of the Franklin County score. Very nice touch.
Very nice play.
I mean, he didn't hesitate at all, Fran. He threw it up there. He knew where his guy was going to be, trusted that. As you see right there, beautiful. Franklin County, beautiful play. Mismatch as we had the height right there.
Nathan Sullenberger pulled that in. Mason is a junior, 6'2", here at CHS, and the Spartans are on the board with 6 points.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yes, it was.
I like to see that.
Comes a point out.
That's not good.
Fumble on the snap from center, and the score remains 14-6 as the point after try is missed, and we'll be back on for the kickoff by the Spartans to Franklin County after this on the TV3 Game of the Week.
Explore the skies at the National Museum of the United States Air Force, the world's largest military aviation museum, featuring over 360 planes and missiles. Climb into a cockpit, board a space shuttle, ride the simulators, then experience the region's largest 6-story theater screen. Visit Dayton, Ohio, where imagination takes flight. Free admission and free parking, open 9 to 5 every day. Plan your visit at nationalmuseum.af.mil.
We got 52 seconds remaining here in this first quarter of play at Spartan Stadium tonight. Connersville down 14-6.
Again, I can't get over the touch that both quarterbacks have shown on their TD passes.
Here's the kick, which
Nice
will
kick.
be taken by a Franklin County boy at about the 20-yard line and gets to the 34, 33-yard line, where the Wildcats will be putting the ball in play, but we're nearing the end of this first quarter.
Yeah, 45.5 seconds. You know, again, we got to, you know, now our defense has to reward that offense and definitely need to stop them right here.
So both teams, though, Ron, miss on their point after try after the first touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
That might be a good sign for the
Yeah,
Spartans.
maybe. Hopefully we can stop them here and get a score before. Well, we're probably not going to do it this quarter, but maybe next quarter.
Pitch out to number 23, goes wide to the left, and it's knocked out of bounds, I believe, around the 35, 34-yard line.
Yeah, I think he only gained, that should be about the 34. We'll see right here where they're going to place it. He may have got to the 35. Looks like the side judge is at the 35. So,
yes.
You know, 2-3 yards. Well, maybe they get him at the, yeah, okay, there we go.
About a second and 7.5 or 8.
Yeah, I would love to stop them right here. Looks like this is going to be the last play before the, and they I don't know if they're going to keep going or not.
I'm not sure either if they're going to, they're going to have one final play. There's a Wildcat boy carrying the ball up to around the 40.
Yeah, third and a yard and a half. Looks like he's at the 42. No, it looks like at the 41.
That's where they're spotted down at the 41. Zeros on the clock as far as time. So that's the end of the first quarter play here at Spartan Stadium tonight. Well, we've had 3 touchdowns in this first 12 minutes of play. It was Franklin County scoring with 6:45 remaining and also with 3:22 remaining. And the Spartans, their score came with 52 seconds remaining in this first period on the pass from the quarterback Light to Sullenberger. So we played 12 minutes. Your impression, Ron?
Well, you know, it's going the way that I expected on the Franklin County side because the fact that they're dominating at the line of scrimmage, they're dominating at the defense. I mean, they're just dominating at the line, both offense and defense. You know, and again, not sure exactly with our freshman quarterback what's going on, but he's starting to find his rhythm, and I expect this second quarter to be lit up as well.
We'll know here shortly as the teams are getting ready for the kickoff, or the kickoff, to put the ball in
Well,
play.
they can kick it off to us if they want. Yeah. No. Yeah, no, they were just going to go. They're going to just put the ball on the other side and keep going. I mean, if they want to kick it, that would be great, wouldn't it, Fran?
Yeah, kickoff would have meant maybe we had a TD or something.
Yeah.
If Franklin County was kicking off, but
now they got their first down right there.
Play up through the middle and about the 46-yard line. Right, it's a 1st and 10 for them.
You know, Franklin County scores here on this. This would wear our defense out simply because and that's what they do. That's what their offense is known for. Their offense is to wear down the defense, and you know, with that ground and pound style that they do. I mean, with us being a touchdown behind,
somebody jumped offside, so it'll be Spartans costing 5, I believe it'll be against CHS. Looks like
no,
they
it's going to be on Franklin
County.
County.
Oh, is it? Okay, they jumped first.
Sure did.
Prior to the snap, encroachment, defense, 5-yard penalty, and it remains first down.
Wow, I don't know if we got a replay on that, but I just saw their guys jump.
That is against us, right?
Yeah, sure is. Yeah, encroachment. I mean, again, we don't want to give them any yards.
So they pick up 5 the easy way.
Yeah, they got 5 the easy way.
Yeah. So Franklin County. Here's number 4 firing a pass. That is complete, but the receiver is dragged down by a Spartan defender inside the 40-yard line.
Man, that was a beautiful pass. That was a beautiful catch from their wide receiver. I mean, our guy was on him, and he just broke loose right when the quarterback threw the ball. A perfectly timed throw, that was just beautiful.
1st and 10, the ball to Connersville 39. Comes a play.
Oh, that was
Quarterback
nice
handoff. Guy gets about 5-6 yards. Let's see where they finally umpire.
We're going to have to. You watching this ball game, and even though we're 10:50 to go in the second quarter, you get the feeling that it's just a matter of time for Franklin County scores.
2nd and 6 for them. They got a 2nd and 4. They picked up 6 on the play.
Yeah. So that's not getting. Good
Oh,
job.
nice defense by the Spartans as a couple of guys in red dragged down the ball carrier.
Yeah, very nice play there from Andrew Stam.
A loss on the play of a couple of yards.
Yeah, never let go. I mean, he just kept grabbing and holding, and we had a couple of guys that were coming over there. Again, we've had some good plays defensively. We just haven't put them together other than that first stop, Fran. And since then, it's been all Franklin County at the line.
Here's a 3rd and 7 for the Wildcats coming up.
See, that's a wide open hole. That was beautiful. He may have got the first.
I think he did get far enough downfield to pick up a 1st and 10.
Yeah, I mean, that hole was just absolutely wide open. We could have drove a truck through that.
Now they're going to call it 4th and 1 for the Wildcats.
Yeah, well, I keep forgetting that, in college and high school ball, it's if you fall down, you're down.
Yes.
Pros, they could have, slid and. Yeah, that's a first down. That was beautiful.
Yeah, up to the middle and picked up enough yardage to put it to about the 25-yard line.
Yeah, and one of the things that Franklin County is doing too is they're not taking too much time to huddle up. I mean, it's very fast paced. It's wearing you down and keeping you on your toes.
Ball is at the 25. That's a 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. In the opening minutes of the 2nd quarter. It's the handoff. Ball carrier plunges forward.
Flag looks like it's a hold.
Down, but he moved the ball about 8-9 yards. Let's see what the penalty is all about.
I think it's going to be a hold. I could be wrong.
The flag was
Holding
behind.
On the offense.
Yes.
10-yard penalty from spot of the foul.
See if I can see it right here.
Replay first down.
Maybe not going to be able to see it right there. Yeah.
Was that 36 or 6?
Looks like
is that were the guys that
it looked like it was 36 that knocked him down. Or our guy, yeah. Yeah, that really helped us out right there.
Yes,
that
that's
really,
a 15-yarder.
Was that 15 or 10? I thought, geez, that must have been, I thought it was 10 yards.
I thought he marked out 15.
No, it looks like he may have. I mean, that.
See the ball at the 37-yard line.
Yeah, that's more than 10.
Yeah, they got a long ways to go, haven't they?
Yeah.
1st and 25, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like.
Comes up, whoa.
And that's picked off. That's our ball. See, we needed that beautiful play right there for the Spartans.
Yeah. By the Spartans. Let's see that again.
Yeah, we're going to see that on the replay right there, Fran, as the Franklin County quarterback. And that's what they've been doing to us all game long, where they have been penetrating the line and getting to us. We finally got the penetration right there as number 30. Oh, that was a beautiful play right there.
Wasn't that something?
Yeah, and right into the hands of number 53 for the Spartans. Beautiful job.
It's Colton Massey. Yeah. Number 30 got in there. And
Caleb Day. Was it Massey?
Elisa with number 30.
Yeah. That was beautiful. Now we have to
take advantage now.
Yeah, I mean, we scored last time, and let's keep that momentum going.
There's a pass by the Spartans that'll be incomplete. It's intended for Connorsville's Paxton Caldwell.
You get a defensive stop like that. You force a turnover. It's like a play in baseball where you make a dazzling play, but then you throw it over the first baseman's head. What's the point in making that play if you're not going to complete it?
Mm-hmm.
This is a continuation of that stop. Our offense, we need to score. That will make that stop stand.
2nd and 10 for the Spartans. Shotgun offense. Number 13, the quarterback. Passes and is intercepted by Franklin County, and it is finally the ball carrier is dragged down at the 49-yard line of Connorsville, and another one of those mistakes by the Spartans that They come back to haunt him.
Yeah, Dalton right there. I mean, he did very well getting out of the pocket. He had eluding pressure. What he, again, he saw a guy down the field. Obviously, didn't see the Franklin County right there. Again, he sees the pressure. He feels it. And instead of just,
keeping the ball and running with it,
he threw it into traffic.
Right into a Wildcat boy.
Yeah, again, that is not a way to, again, a learning experience for Dalton. I mean, this kid has shown me he's going to be good.
Turnover by the Spartans gives the ball to Franklin County. They're ahead in this ball game, 14-6. We're in the first half of play. There's a ball carrier that got free of some defenders, but finally caught and dropped at the 45-yard line.
Looks like he gained about 5. Look, they're going to put that at the 44, it looks like.
In on tackle for the Spartans was James Hensley.
Yeah, right there at the 44.
So 2nd and 5 for Franklin County in Connersville territory.
Yeah, again, we need to definitely stop them right here, either again by turnover or on downs.
There's a handoff up through the middle. Ball carry gets to around the 41-yard line.
And boy, that guy right there, I tell you what, he's hard to bring down.
Place it at the 41. 3rd and 2 for the Wildcats.
Yeah, Franklin County again. They didn't break after their last offensive series where they had basically that was an interception. Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Here's the handoff, but no gain, maybe a loss.
It is. No, that's going to be an offside with Franklin
Prior to the
County.
snap, false start on the offense. 5-yard penalty.
Let's see who ran.
Remains third.
I didn't see anybody jump.
I didn't either.
Unless it was up on top, wide receiver.
It cost Wildcats 5. So it'll be 3rd and 7 coming up with the ball resting at about the 46-yard line.
This is huge right here.
Yes, indeed.
Huge. This is not a 4-down territory. Although the way Franklin County's been running the ball, it could be.
Spartans can hold here and force a punt. Here's the handoff. Number 22, 23 gets down to the 40. He'll be close to the 1st and 10.
Yeah, he's going to be close, and if he's very close, they're going to go for it. There's no doubt about my mind. Yes, it's 4th down. He's a little bit short.
Yeah,
they're going to go for it.
Yeah, a yard or so is all they need for 1st and 10.
And the way that their defense has played against the Spartans, I mean, that's putting a lot of faith in their defense to stop it, even though it's on their side of the field. And it still would be pretty decent field position for the Spartans.
Let's see what we got here. Is a quarterback up close to the center, plunges forward.
I don't know if he got it.
And let's see if he got it. There's a signal from some of the Spartans that he didn't, but we're waiting for them to umpile to see where the ball is.
And we'll find out exactly where they're going to put it at.
So that'd be a super defense by the Spartans if they stop.
Yeah,
nope,
that's 1st down.
We got the 1st and 10.
Yeah. Spartan defenders are not happy with that.
Quarterback just took that ball and plunged forward, I think, Ron.
Sure did, yeah. I mean, he didn't stop. We kind of stopped him the last time they had that down there at the goal line, but right now, again, Franklin County is just winning at the line.
1st and 10 at the 39, coming to the near side, and finally dropped at about the 32-yard line as a ball carrier.
Yeah, and they're running backs. I mean, look, I don't even think they're 5'5". I mean, they're very tiny. They're compact, and boy, they know how to find those holes.
Ball at the 32. It's 2nd down, and they need about 4.
Yeah, we have a lot of their guys 5'7", 5'8".
Mm-hmm. Here's a play that's through the middle. Guy getting free and inside the 20.
Yeah.
It's another 1st and 10.
It's getting to a point where, last time we had that turnover, and when you get to a point where you hope that they force another turnover.
Defense.
Oh, that's going to be us, which we definitely need a timeout right here.
Yes. Okay, we'll take a break here on the TV3 Game of the Week as the Spartans trail Franklin County 14-6. with time remaining of 5:29 in the first half. Back after this.
The number one cause of hunting accidents in Indiana is not firearm related, it's falling from tree stands. Always wear a full body harness when hunting from an elevated hunting platform. And before you leave the ground, always be attached to the tree or a lifeline system. Have a safe hunting season, always wear your full body harness, and don't be a thud.
Okay, Ron, they're putting the ball in play. Franklin County deep in Spartan territory again.
Hopefully that little pep talk from Kelly to his defense has really lit up something underneath him. And that's right there is a good one.
There's a handoff to Franklin County's ball carrier, Blake Rittberger.
You know, again, what we were saying before they took a timeout, Fran, is that, you know, we forced that turnover the last time Franklin County had the ball, and when they start driving like this, you kind of think, okay, I hope we can force another turnover. When you start thinking that and starting to believe that, then that means that our defense is not playing very well at all if we have to, you know, hope to have a forced turnover.
2nd and 8 for Franklin County after the pickup of 2. Here's the play. Guy getting loose.
Wow.
He's headed for the end zone,
yes,
and he's in.
Wow.
Number 23 carries the ball into the end zone for Franklin County, and that's Cole McCreary, his 2nd score of this evening.
Yeah, very nice run there from Cole. He, you know, got past our defenders, and, you know, as you see here coming up, there's some nice, again, beautiful hole right there. Nice blocking. He gets past number 14, who, you know, and then the blocking right there. I mean, that was, you know, perfect. I mean, that was a, you know, you can't ask for a better blocking right there. We could have ran.
You think so, huh? Okay, another 2-point conversion try coming up here as they head to the far side. Yeah. And did he get in?
Yes,
sure indeed. Did. Number 25 was the ball carrier for Franklin County as they add another couple of points. That was Mitchell Arshall, who scored on the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, I mean, again, 3 guys right there, and we only have 2 guys in the screen. I mean, 25, I mean, that was just absolutely beautiful. He took all he could of the grass and followed his blockers. Again, we could score on that, Brandon.
That's the 3rd touchdown of the night for Franklin County, and they have a 22-6 lead over the Spartans. Franklin County kicks off to CHS, but right now let's take a break here on the TV3 Game of the Week.
Bigfoot or
play basketball.
Boy found.
Okay, they're getting ready to kick off to the Spartans. Abe Pepper will be kicking off. He's number 5. Spartans have 3 guys deep.
You need to make something happen here on this offensive series, Fran.
Absolutely. They don't want to.
That's not good.
Here's a kick which will be rolling by a Spartan receiver and almost into the end zone, but he grabs it and starts to run out and maybe gets to the 11 or 12-yard line.
Yeah, that was a good knuckleball type kick from Franklin County. It got past our guys, and You know, it definitely would have probably stopped before the goal line. As you see the kickoff right here, I mean, it's a knuckleball. It's hard to see what's going on, and it gets past our guys and wouldn't have went into the end zone, no doubt. And he was at about the 2-yard line when he started running.
That's Dalton DuBois who finally grabbed the ball and brought it up to the 14-yard line. They'll spot it 1st and 10 for the Spartans, deep in their own territory. We're in the first half of play here tonight.
That's a nice run.
Up to the almost 20-yard line is the ball carrier. That's number 36 for the Spartans, Paxton Caldwell.
Now, Caldwell, you know, he has had some nice runs so far tonight.
He was the leading ground gainer for the Spartans in their game with Richmond last week.
Yeah, I can see why. You know, again, we need to start opening up the holes as well. And our guys, you know, again, it seems like Franklin County's guys are much bigger now since they've dominated at the line, but they're not.
2nd and 5 for Connersville.
Little misdirection that just didn't fool anybody.
No gain on that play as Franklin County defenders.
You know, again, not sure if we have a replay on that, but looks like 32 is getting up a little slow. No, he's not. But you know, again, we tried that misdirection, and we had Franklin County guys that were almost at the ball right when they were handing it off. We got to somehow give our quarterback and our running backs more time to get the ball to find out where a hole is at.
3rd and 5 for the Spartans, deep in their own territory.
You know, it would be a waste if we can't. I mean, obviously we have to get a 1st down, or we're going to punt.
See what the play is. Light came over to get it from Coach Kelly on the sidelines. It's a pass. That
that's interference right there. That's going to be an automatic 1st down. Yeah.
Interference as number 36 was trying to catch that ball.
Yeah.
Caldwell for CHS.
Oh, that was definitely a textbook pass interference right there, and we're
Pass interference.
Yeah.
Defense. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Results in a 1st down.
Yeah, that's going to take us up to the 35-yard line, 34, 35 right there. That really helps. Again, we got to capitalize. Anything they give us positive, we have to capitalize on.
That's right. So far, we haven't been able to, have we?
No, we have not. I mean, we had that one nice offensive series. And again, I think we should just maybe throw across in the air and start just passing. I mean, that's when we've been a little bit more successful, when we've given Light some time, from the shotgun.
Spartans, here we go, putting the ball in play. There's a handoff up to the line of scrimmage, is about as far as the ball carrier could get. And that was Brent Frank, number 35.
Yeah, that's not going to win any ball games right there if we can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Actually, I think they gave us about a yard.
Yes, they
looks
did.
Like maybe
we'll take it.
I'll definitely take that yard. Maybe that's Bob Powers' 25 years experience coming in right there.
2nd and 9 for the Spartans. Under 3 minutes left to play in the first half of this ball game.
Well, I mean, how many yards that guy, Bob Powers, has walked on this field over 25 years.
Number 13 fires out. Spartans incomplete pass intended
for somebody.
The 40-yard line, but it couldn't drag it in. That was Christian McHenry.
Yeah, well,
it was intended for.
Yeah, and then number 17 right there for the Spartans. If that's not McHenry, number 17, Sullenberger was.
Yes.
He almost came up with it. But again, a lot of pressure that Light was feeling there. He had to get the ball out. We got to protect this kid.
3rd and 9. Passes to the side. That is.
Wow. See, there's.
It'll be incomplete.
Yeah, and I'm not. You're definitely going to have to punt this right here.
Yes. Yeah, 4th and 9 as the Spartans fail to capitalize again on a break.
Yeah, again, a lot of pressure from Franklin County forces those kind of passes, and if we would have caught it, I mean, their guy was right there on us, and that mainly is why we didn't catch it. That's not a good punt.
Punt. This one's going to sail way out of bounds. Caught by a Spartan along the sidelines.
I'm going to find out where he's going to stop at the 49. Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking on that, but that came off his ankle. And it looks like number 32 is limping. Yeah, Don DuBois, he's limping a little bit and don't like that sign. Yeah, DuBois is probably going to get checked out. I don't know if he's cramping. Hopefully that's what it is. Hopefully he's cramping and not any ankle injury or any knee injury. Yeah, it looks like he's just cramped.
Ball going to be placed at the 49-yard line. Franklin County takes over with a little over 2 minutes to go in the first half. They have a lead.
Now that's a pass, boy. That's
quarterback rolling out for a pass, but he's not going to get it away. Now he starts to run and is dropped at about the 50-yard line.
Yeah, he gained 2 yards out of that. Again, that was a nice defensive play for the Spartans here to disrupt that pass.
Yeah, they put good pressure on him.
Yeah, nice pressure. Again, we haven't, not like we've played terrible on defense. It's just, we get worn out, and that's when we start breaking.
Loss of a couple on the play, so 2nd and 12 looks like for.
Now, there we
from
go.
the far sidelines to the 42-yard line, 43.
Yeah, it looks like here it's going to be about 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2. Yeah, 3rd and 2 right there.
Franklin County in control.
I think that's an understatement. I mean, I just say that, but
that's probably right.
Yeah.
In more ways than one.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Again, our team is young, and
yes.
There's a lot of bright that we've seen so far. I mean, I tell you, I'm impressed with Light. Even though, he's made some freshman mistakes. Again, you got to remember, he is a freshman, and he's made some good decisions as well. So, I mean, I'm very impressed with the youth of our team. Future's bright.
Wildcats move the ball down to the 41. That's enough for a 1st and 10. They're in Spartan territory.
Again, 50-something seconds ago, we need to stop them where they don't score here in this half.
See if they'll go to the air. Yes,
they
indeed.
Are.
Number 4 fires, which is way off the mark.
And I don't know who they were throwing that one to, but
I'm not sure. The band members, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they may have. One of those girls out there with the camera was going to catch it. Again, that one of the rare mistakes that Franklin County's made. Their quarterback number 4 is really shown a lot of poise out there. He's really directed traffic, and the times, Haggerty, the times that we have gotten to him, gotten to their defense, they haven't wavered. They just went right back. They have not stopped their game plan.
Comes the ball carrier to the near side, but it's dropped at the 40-yard line. Pickup of maybe a yard or so.
Yeah, that's not the clock.
Timeout. Franklin County. That is their 2nd team charge timeout.
The Wildcats will take a timeout to talk things over with just over a half a minute left to play in this first half. But as you pointed out, the Spartans really need to tighten up their defense here and prevent a score.
Yeah, you definitely need to tighten up the defense, but I think what one thing Kelly's probably going to be talking about when he's in with his team in the locker room is going to talk about the offensive line. The offensive line has probably been more dominated than the defensive line has. I mean, we've had how many plays where they have gotten our guy before they even handed the ball off. It was almost like they're going to hand off to the Franklin County defense, and so that's something that we need to correct going into the second half is the offensive line needs to sit there and they need to protect our guys much more.
Well, I'm sure they'll make some adjustments at halftime, and hopefully for the Spartan fans, what they do will work.
Yeah, it will be very fruitful.
Okay, let's see. A couple of guys spread to the near side for Franklin County. Number 4, Fade.
Who are they passing to?
Will fire long,
nice
and
spiral.
it will be
that's a good catch.
Complete at the 10-yard line.
That's unbelievable. I was wondering who he was throwing it to because, I mean, everybody was covered.
Their passes have been on tonight.
Now let's see that replay. The guys up here in the booth are talking about pass interference. I was blocked by this thing in front of me that the window here. I couldn't. Well, not the window didn't block me, but the panel. And let's see what we got here as the quarterback goes back again. I wasn't wondering who he was
Franklin
throwing
County,
it to.
That is their 3rd and final team timeout.
Don't know if we'll get that whether he pushed off or not. But according to the guys up here, he pushed off.
Clock is stopped with a timeout with 29 seconds remaining in the first half of play, and Franklin County again threatening here in this ball game at Spartan Stadium.
Another timeout. They want to score, Fran.
Oh, indeed.
See, we got the glass here. The girls can't throw the shirts at us. They don't throw it at us when we're in the bowl. I think you got one last year, didn't you? Did you get a shirt?
Yes.
I think you did. Yeah. See,
yes.
I need one. Yeah, Franklin County again. You know, people may say, well, this is them running up the score. They got a 22-6 lead going into the showers. We get the ball coming out, so you know they definitely want to score. This is about respect. They respect that the Spartans could possibly come back. We shown it last week against Richmond, so you know they want to score.
Here's a handoff. Number 25 goes wide to the right, cuts the corner,
he scores. That's unbelievable.
Like he's in. Skirts around the Spartan defense,
wow.
And the ball carrier for Franklin County, Mitchell Orschel.
Oh man, Orschel right there. I tell you what, again, that's patience. Watch this on this replay. Yeah, Orschel, I mean, that's just patience.
He just kept running and running and getting around the Spartan defense and into the end zone.
I mean, he's kind of zigging zagging right there, but he's letting his guys block and he's in. I mean, I thought that they were going to stop him, and that was a beautiful play.
Makes it look easy, doesn't it?
Oh, he sure does. Looks like you back in your prime.
Oh, yes.
And they're going
21 seconds remaining, and Franklin County puts another 6 points on the board.
And that's all they're going to get this time.
Yeah, their point after try, another 2-point conversion is missed.
Wow. I tell you what, that was impressive there from Franklin County.
So it looks like we'll have a 28-6 score at the end of the first half of this ball game, but the Wildcats getting ready to kick off to Connersville with just 21 seconds remaining in the first half.
You know, again, ideally, when you're starting to think, oh, we need a run back, that's when things mainly are going. But we definitely could use a run back right here, obviously, before we get into the locker room halftime and get the ball back. We still have at least 2 timeouts left, so I don't know if they've got, a 20-second offense. They got a 2-minute offense, but I don't know if Adam has a 20-second offense or not. But I would love to see us somehow have a score here if it's possible.
It'd be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be awesome. Talk about a shot of adrenaline going into halftime.
Donovan Foreman, number 6, is back, along with Christian McHenry for the Spartans, getting ready for the Franklin County kickoff to them.
And you talk about this guy getting worn out, friend. I don't ever want to see this guy kick off again, except next when we start the half.
Yeah, it looks like number 5 has been kicking off every time you look out there.
Yeah. It's amazing. I can hear Franklin County's crowd. Well, that's not good. It hit off our guy.
Picked up by Spartan and dropped at the 25-yard line.
Was that? Yeah, that was the guy who just scored the touchdown. Number 25. What a beautiful open field tackle. That kid's 5 feet. I don't think he's 5'8". He's probably 5'1". I mean, that kid, he plays like a firecracker. That kid's tough, Orschel. Man.
So the Spartans start at their 25-yard line.
Yeah. Man, I tell you that now they got the prevent defense going right here. 16 seconds to go. Want to go and air it out, Fran. See what kind of arm light has right here.
Yeah, we'll see. This could be the final play of the first half. Runs with the ball, finally fires
picked
it.
Off, and that's not good if he runs it back.
Interception.
That's a nice.
Number
one of our guys just got
intercepted.
nailed.
There's a flag down.
Yeah.
As 25 will run it.
Yeah, boy, that's Orschel scoring again, but
finally gets into the end zone, but
but there's a flag against Franklin County, and there's it's probably going to be offset penalties because one of our guys clotheslined Orschel, so we may have offsetting penalties, and it may just stand. As one of our guys got leveled.
Yes, this is
went to
something
the head
for the officials to get. Right now, a couple of them are conversing, so we'll see what happens here in a minute.
Yeah, it's probably going to be an offsetting penalties, probably personal fouls on both teams, as one of our guys got clocked. by one of their guys, and that's where the initial flag came out. And then when Orschel went in, he got, pretty much leveled by our guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here comes the call.
Here we go.
After the interception, illegal block in the back
Okay, it was blocked
by the intercepting team. That penalty will be enforced 10 yards from the spot of the foul. After the play was over, dead ball, personal foul on Connorsville. That penalty of 15 yards will then be enforced. FC keeps the ball.
Okay, I guess they gain 5, but they lose 10 and then they gain 15, so they still get the ball but no score.
And the clock is on 0.
There will be one untimed down. Time expired during the play. There will be one untimed down before halftime.
Yeah, that's
that explains that.
Yeah, the block in the back on our guy, he got leveled. That was not a good block. That was a dangerous block. Surprised somebody didn't get thrown out for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ian Hunter, as he's being taken off right now.
See where they're going to spot the ball. They're
Yeah, it should be just be a positive 5 yards from where the spot was.
34-yard line. No, they're going to walk some more.
Well, that's crazy. But
well, they're going to put the ball inside.
One untimed down.
Inside the 20 for Franklin County.
I didn't know that they did this. I thought it was mainly offsetting penalties and the play stands. That's
Right,
usually
nullified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that personal foul, that was not a good foul for the Spartans. I mean, Orschel went in there and they took him by the neck and ringed it.
Okay, now the Spartans
Timeout.
call for a timeout.
Connorsville. Their second team time.
Trying to ice them on that.
We're seeing things tonight we haven't seen before.
No, we haven't. In the 3 years that we've done this, we've not seen this.
I haven't seen things like this.
Not at all. Yeah, I tell you what, Fran, it's again, this is one of those fierce rivals, and you don't want to lose to Franklin County because Franklin County is the smaller school.
Not by much, though. You'd be surprised.
That's
I mean,
right.
they're growing. I mean, they
are.
I think this Connorsville is a little over 1,000, and Franklin County I think is in the 900 range now.
Yeah, but they've always been. But we can't. When you head to head over the last 25 years,
absolutely.
It's been Franklin County.
This is a great rivalry in all sports.
Absolutely.
Okay, timeout's over. We're getting ready for another final play. This is the second or third final play.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Of the first half.
I don't know. Connorsville may ice them again. Who knows?
So Franklin County, let's see if they've got a surprise this time for CHS. It's going to be a pass that is
picked off.
Oh, nice interception by the Spartans, but it's.
And Sullenberger's down. That's not good. I think it's 7. Was that Sullenberger?
I think so.
We got an injury.
He's.
Couldn't tell if he landed on the ball or not.
Yeah, he's shaken up, that's for sure. Yeah. That ends the first half of this ball game, which has.
Yeah, he's lost his win.
Scoring 6 points, and the visiting Franklin County Wildcats scoring 28. We've reached halftime. Scoring in this ball game by Franklin County came in the first quarter with 6:45 left to play. They put a ball into the end zone to take a 6-0 lead. They scored again with 3:22 left to play in the ball game to make on the second touchdown to go ahead 12-0. Is that Sullenberger?
Yeah, he's up. He's walking.
Yeah,
it just looked like the ball landed on his ribs and knocked his wind out.
Okay. With 52 seconds remaining in the first period, the Spartans scored on a pass from the quarterback Light to Sullenberger. And then a final score of this ball game came with 4:49 in the first half remaining, with McCreary going in to put the ball into the end zone for Franklin County, and they now lead 28-6 over CHS. Well, it's halftime. Ron, any comments before we break for the halftime?
Definitely have to just improve our line, both offensive and defensively. We do that, we may have a chance.
Hopefully, 28-6 at halftime. We'll be back with the second half of this play after we break for the TV3 Game of the Week.
This is Titan 1-4. No signs of life.
Titan 1-4, hold your position.
What do you got?
Unmanned aircraft is identifying enemy sniper.
Copy that. Let's move. Thanks, Reaper 1-1. We got it from here. Sensors coming off target.
Learn more at airforce.com.
Franklin County leading in this ball game will kick off to the Spartans as we begin the second 24 minutes of play. Franklin County with a lead of 28-6.
They've dominated at the line, Fran. That is the difference, is at the line, offense, defense. You know, I was talking to the Franklin County coaches up here, Fran, and I said, you know, I wish we had a stat for how many times they touched us when we were handing the ball off. So we got to really start to, but that's a nice return.
Nice run back by the Spartans, finally shoved out of bounds by number 33. That's Blake Grimm who brought that ball up.
Now let's hope that our offensive line hopefully our offensive line starts doing its job and protecting the quarterback and giving the running backs enough time as we see the replay on that run back.
I'm going to make a correction. That was Dalton DuBois who ran that back, 32.
Yeah, DuBois at the end of the first half had some cramps and went off the field to get those taken care of.
Ball's at the 49-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Spartans. Needing some scoring.
Oh, without question.
Quarterback hands off.
Oh, that's a nice
No,
fake.
he keeps it. Came to the near side and got inside the 40-yard line.
Yeah, I like that. Very nice.
Nice pickup. I think that's a 1st and 10.
Yeah, that's definitely a 1st and 10. I think that's our longest play of the game so far. As you see the misdirection right here. See if he folds. The cameraman does not. Yes, he does. As the cameraman was fooled. I thought the cameraman wasn't fooled, but fooled you, Fran.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, that's nice. And more importantly, fooled the Franklin County defense for a gain of, what, about 12 right there?
Yes, they're down at the 36, 37-yard line.
Oh, nice.
Now he's going to the other side, number 13, but he's dragged down at about the 36-yard line, around the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he ran about 10 yards the other, vertical. Yeah, again, if you watch the replay on that, if we have one on that, their defense got a hold of him before he was able to take one step towards going north and south, or vertical on your, or horizontal on your screen, and we got to stop that.
It's like they'll give him a couple of yards, so it'll be a
looks like
2nd and 8. Yes,
I think they were.
Spartans on the attack, but they're trailing in this ball game.
That's going to be an off.
Penalty flags
Somebody
fly.
Jumped.
On the offense. 5-yard penalty, and it remains 2nd down.
Spartans lose 5 on that.
Yeah, can't be losing when we're trying to go forward.
That's right. So 2nd down and about 14, 15 long in there.
Yeah, anytime we get something positive, it seems like, we either let them dominate us at the line, or we have those mental mistakes, and those mental mistakes, definitely, prevents us from doing anything positive, and it only helps Franklin County. They've capitalized on every misfortune that we've had.
There's a shotgun offense this time. There's a pass that is deflected and falls incomplete.
Yeah, it's a 3rd down. I mean, you hate to, the first couple of plays, or actually the first play, get a 1st down to only get stifled. This is a 3rd down. Not quite sure if this is 3rd down or 4 down territory or not, but
3rd and long coming up for the Spartans.
I guess depends on how much we get right here.
Again, the quarterback comes to the near sidelines, pick up the play call. Spartans line up on offense, and here's the play. It'll be a pass that will be
it's not good.
Batted down.
A couple of times this, again, not quite sure if that one pass was blocked. That one definitely was. Now Franklin County, again, their line is dominating even when we're passing. definitely have to, for sure, without question, correct that.
Here comes a punt coming up for the Spartans. So the Spartans will have to give up the football here early in the second half.
That's not a good punt. Wow, he has not had any punts at all that have been productive.
That's only traveled, what, about 20 yards?
Yeah, if anything. I mean, it went vertical, and I think he only gave us 5 yards. Yeah,
so Franklin County will take over for the first time here in the second half.
Yeah, we definitely need a punter.
28-6, Wildcats on top.
Yeah, and we'll see what adjustments we've made defensively. Again, there were a few times where we did very well, but when Franklin County started mixing up the passing, that really put us on our heels, and they have had fundamentally perfect blocking for the most part tonight.
Franklin County starts at their own 33. It's a play on the far side.
Yeah, good job by us. Yeah, good job.
Defense chasing the ball carrier around. They finally blow the play dead.
If we go back to that very first series that Franklin County, when they had the ball to start this ball game, and we stopped them. I mean, we looked very, very impressive. We looked like we were the bigger team. We looked like we were the stronger team, and that was it. We really haven't had any. We forced a turnover, but other than that, I mean, it's been all Franklin County offensively.
2nd and 10 for the Wildcats.
That's good too. Again, getting in the face of the quarterback, penetrating.
Good defense by the Spartans there too.
This is a very, very important third down right here.
3rd and 10 for Franklin County. Number 4, their quarterback, comes in from the sidelines after the brief talk with their head coach.
If you're the Spartans right now, you definitely, without question, you have to have a stop right here.
It's going to fade for a pass. Fires one, which is complete, and the ball carrier is close to the 1st and 10. He may have gotten up to the 45-yard line where he had to go to. He did.
Yep. Wow. Again, very good play as the Franklin County Wildcats opened up their offense. They spread out the defense, and right when that their back got the ball, it had a lot of running room, had a lot of blockers ahead of him, and that's what you need to pick up 13 yards, and they did it.
Be at the 44-yard line.
Again, if we want to stay in this ball game, this is a matter of
guy breaking loose.
Either. Oh, you know what? He's got a blocker, Fran.
He is down the sidelines, gets rid of some Spartans, and is touchdown. Nope, they'll stop the clock. It's just see where it's going to be placed, around the 5 maybe.
Yeah, Cole McQuarrie. I mean, that was unbelievable. I mean, again, following his blocks, Fran.
He's really done a lot of ball carrying tonight for the Wildcats.
Yeah, watch this right here, Fran, is again kind of a misdirection and cuts back, sees the hole, beautiful hole right there. He's following his blockers, kind of gets behind number 17 right there, and he's following his blockers, and I mean, just a beautiful run there from McQuarrie. Wow, that's very good. He's what are they at the 4?
Think so.
Yeah, that's again. This is not a matter of they can score and we have to stop them. This is where you hope that we can stop them on a 4 down. I don't care if we get the ball back at the half-yard line, as long as we get the ball back. Because 35-6 is very much insurmountable.
2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is if you're an offensive line coach, you need to watch the Franklin County Wildcats and defensive line as well.
2nd and goal for Franklin County.
Yeah, he's in.
Yep. Ball carrier gets in for another touchdown by the Wildcats.
Of course, they're probably going to go for 2. Yeah, again, nice misdirection there, and you can't give them the yards after touch. I mean, anytime that they get yards after contact.
It's McCreary again scoring. He has really rounded out the yardage here tonight, Ron.
Yeah, McCreary has done. I mean, he's ate them up.
Point after try will be.
Oh, they are going to kick it.
Yeah, they're going to try a kick this time.
See how this goes.
It's on its way.
Yeah.
He got it.
35-6
in favor of Franklin County.
Yeah, 29. I mean, again, it's. I said a minute ago, insurmountable. I mean, things can happen. I mean, sometimes you just find it, and hopefully the Spartans find it.
We're in the third period of play here tonight. The Spartans trail big time to the visiting Franklin County Wildcats. We're back with Franklin County's kickoff to the Spartans on the TV3 Game of the Week after this.
Thanks, Colin. Samantha, you're up.
My Hero by Samantha. My hero is my dad. Every year in the fall, my dad takes me deer hunting. He teaches me a lot about the outdoors and respecting nature. Even though we sit and wait a lot and can't make too much noise or else we scare away the deer, I always enjoy the time I spend with my dad in the woods. But that's not why my dad is my hero. He's a hero because he helps feed the hungry. Each year when we go hunting, he always donates one of his deer to our butcher. My dad says the butcher gives the meat to people who are hungry and need help getting food. He may not beat up the bad guys like in movies, but my dad helps those in need. That is why my dad is my hero.
So again, Franklin County will be kicking off to the Spartans. Their kicker getting a lot of practice.
He sure is. You said you wanted any more out. I think they're taking you seriously on that. Yeah, very impressive so far with Franklin County. Again, I'm looking at our roster, Fran. We got a lot of really a lot of young kids.
Yes.
And we can pick this apart and go, well, geez, we should do this or do that, and look at the mistakes we're making. But my goodness, there is some positives, and these kids are going to be very good. They're going to gel together and be very good.
Ball brought up to the 29-yard line, where the Spartans will take over. Franklin County's kicking unit leaves the field, and their defense comes on, and see what the Spartans can do. They're spotted at the 30-yard line.
Now let's have a nice 70-yard drive. I mean, this is experience for the Spartans that's going to pay off here very soon.
Yes.
No doubt. Oh, we jumped. Yep, we jumped.
It'll cost them 5.
Yeah, sure is.
So it'll be a 1st and 15 here after the officials mark off 5 yards.
And we jumped a couple times before they even called it. No, I didn't even put him up. But I tell you, here's the thing that has to stop, that you have to learn from. You have to learn not to make those mental mistakes. I mean, it's mental and it's easily correctable.
Well, I think it's really a sign of a young team.
Yeah,
too,
exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and we are young, but we're going to get some fruits of that here.
Sure.
Maybe by the end of the season, we'll definitely see a better team. Next season. Oh, that's nice. He may be gone.
Great. Up toward.
Yeah, that's nice.
Right down the nice run.
Yeah,
found the hole.
Run.
Got to the 35-yard line. That was an excellent run.
That was a beautiful
Spartans.
run. Yeah, a beautiful run there from number 36. As you see, I mean, that was right there's the hole, and Caldwell. I mean, Caldwell's seeing the end zone, but he's brought down, and let's capitalize on that right now.
Nice run by Paxton Caldwell.
Yeah, and the thing that impressed me, that came after that penalty. No, there's another fumble. I don't know if we got it. Looks like Franklin County may have. Yeah, Franklin County does have it. Unbelievable.
Another big mistake by the Spartans.
Yeah. Yeah, Connorsville saying that we have it. I mean, our guys are saying for that they're not happy. Wow, that's right after Paxton's run like that, we have a. Not sure if we'll be able to pick that up on replay or not, but wow. Yeah. Thought he was calling some.
I'm not sure what.
Yeah, Franklin County's ball. Bummer, man.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yep, they moved it.
Yeah.
Ball was be put in play at the 35 as the Spartans. Another drive stopped.
Yeah, and I think Adam and his coaching staff definitely, without question, more than likely know that they're going to. This is a growing pain season. This is rebuilding, starting all over.
Ball brought up to the 39 or 40-yard line for a pickup of 4 or 5. Franklin County out in front 35-6. Finally placed down at about the 39, 38-yard line. The ball carrier gets free up to the 45 to the 50. That's McCreary again, number 23. Finally will be brought down, but not before he gets to the 10, the 11-yard line of Connorsville.
Yeah, and very impressive about McCreary there is the fact that he saw the red jerseys coming on him. Instead of maybe going outside pulling a Franco Harris, he puts his head down and does a Jim Brown and tries to take him out. He tried to get yards any way he can. I like that. Good attitude, good running there from McCreary. As you see it, good. Breaks the tackle right there, and again that was a nice hole. And watch him here, Fran, as he's covering up the ball, switched it over to his left side, and again not trying to knock our guy out so he can get 4 or 5 more yards than he did.
He's tough to bring down.
Yes, he is tough to bring down. And McCreary's only. Let's see how tall this kid is. He's not that tall at all. He's 6 foot. I don't know
okay.
if I buy that, but that's a nice hole right there too. But it was quickly closed. I like that. We did close well on that hole. From our angle, it looked like it was huge, and then our guys kind of swallowed it up very quickly.
Okay, they moved the chains a couple of yards.
Yeah, that could have been more dangerous. Again, from our angle, we saw that hole open up big time.
So Franklin County threatening once again.
Yeah, it seemed like we, that right there is, put that on replay again. I mean, they're threatening every time they get the ball.
It's 23.
Yeah.
Inside the 5.
Again, one thing about McCreary that's very impressive is that his patience, Fran, is that he's very patient runner, and being a senior, he's got that experience, and
yes,
he's worked with his line for a long time. And again, this is something that we're going to see in the future. Again, we got a lot of young kids, and I can't stress that enough. We got a lot of young kids. These kids are going to be very, very good. Believe it or not, people think games like this is you learn a whole lot from games like this.
It's a handoff.
I thought he may have fumbled. Yeah, he fumbled.
Yeah, good. Spartan signaling.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah. Good job. Now let's capitalize. Let's come back.
Let's see if we can take advantage of a break.
Yeah.
Run.
Yeah, and again, that was a nice fumble there. Couldn't quite see who got it. I think it was 38. Yeah, 38 got his hand in there and got it. Let's see, on our guy 38 is Andrew Stam. He's been all over the place. Stam has been.
Yeah, he's one of the seniors on this team.
Yeah.
So he has some experience, and it showed right there.
Mentioned last time when Franklin County scored that, we needed to stop him. I don't care if we stop him on the 2-yard line, and we did this time. So let's see if we can't get a look.
The Spartans have to get out of their territory.
That's maybe a safety.
Could be.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. Yeah, you needed to probably pass that. Now there's
penalty marker is thrown, but he was brought down in the end zone.
Yeah, wow. That's going to be probably excessive celebration for Franklin County. It should count, and they'll get the ball back. And we'll punt it back to them. And our punting has been, not very good tonight.
Here comes a call from the field.
Play is the safety. After the play was over, dead ball, taunting by Franklin County. 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff. Free kick.
Yeah, so they get the ball, which is, not fun when we stop them. And then, again, normally what you do is that you do try to run it out of the end zone. When you're at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yard line, you do try to run it out.
That's a tough thing to do.
Yeah, but the way that they have played, watch this penetration here. Again, look at 66. I mean, my goodness, Fran, he came from, out of nowhere.
Yes.
And he drove in there, and we've had that problem all night long, and it bit us right there. It may have done well for us to pass it. But again, this is all learning experience, and Kelly's going to teach these kids these experiences, and they're going to take these lumps and turn them into positives as we continue on this season. No doubt.
I agree.
But again, that right there was pure power from Franklin County's defensive line.
Oh, they've been outstanding, their defense from the beginning of this ball game.
Yeah. Got one of my buddies, Austin Cowan, number 50. He's a senior there in Franklin County. I'd like to see him get in the ball game to play. I told him I'd give him a shout out. If our game goes into Franklin County, I'd like to. Boy, one of the cheerleaders had an arm and threw it over the football. I just happened to see that, and it just went out of the stadium. Caught me totally off guard. They're throwing the balls into the stands, and this chick chucked one totally. That's unbelievable. Throw it farther than me. But again, Franklin County, perfect textbook offensive and defensive line play tonight.
Yeah, they've played an almost mistake-free game, haven't they?
Oh, yeah, they played a perfect game. And again, we talked about it, Fran. We talked about them running the ball and how that they would pound it up the middle and keep pounding it. But they've showed a lot of variety tonight with their passing, and it's kept us off guard a little bit, I think. But again, you have to go back to how dominant their defensive line has been.
Ball be placed at the 35-yard line.
And their type of offense isn't I wouldn't say it's a finesse offense as much as it's an offense that just beats you down and wears you down. And Franklin County has wore down our defense so much tonight.
Yeah, they've mixed up their offense. They've done an excellent job. And I think the passing has maybe surprised Connersville some.
Surprised me, for sure.
Because I don't think they were expecting that kind of a passing game.
Now, see, I always thought that they punted it. Maybe high school is obviously different, but in pros, they usually just punt the ball on a free kick. But
it's a pretty good kick.
Yeah. That's a pretty good run back right there.
Yeah, is that 23 again?
Who knows who it is? It's number, looks like 20, 24, somebody.
Okay.
They're young. I mean, their players, don't seem very tall, but boy, they're quick and they're mighty, and they can see those holes and they can dart through them, and it's nice to watch.
Okay, Franklin County starts at their own 42.
It's hard to believe we're only in the third quarter. You would think that we're talking, we only got 4:41 in the fourth, but we still got a whole quarter to go. We got over 16 minutes of this ball game to play. Again, we're acting as if it's done and over with, but again, we're down 31. I mean, we've seen crazier things happen.
Right, and if we could take advantage of some of the breaks that we've been getting.
Yeah, and we've gotten a few.
Oh, yes. Some things have gone our way, but we haven't been able to turn them into points.
Yeah. But then Franklin County, what they've done is that, they've capitalized on our mistakes, and that's a huge difference in this ball game, is that they've been able to capitalize on our mistakes.
Pick up a couple on the play, or maybe 4, so make it the 2nd and 6.
2nd and 7, Tim says. Kind of like that one better, though. I'm not give him an extra yard to go. The student section over there at Franklin County, I don't think those kids have sat down this whole ball game. They've stood up the whole time.
Well, they've had a lot to cheer about.
They sure have.
There's a snap. Here's a pitch out.
Couldn't see what quite happened on that one.
I
guess it's a false start.
Evidently, yeah.
He didn't.
That went to McCreary, and hard telling where he would have been by now, but the play call dead. They're going to mark off some yardage against Franklin County. 5.
Yeah. I guess he's not going to call it. All right, yeah, false start.
2nd and 12.
Looks like it, yeah. Yeah. Franklin County. Yeah, false start. We got to capitalize on it.
Be nice to keep them in their own territory for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here comes the pitch out, and that's 23. We've talked about a lot tonight, and he gets it to the 44-yard line. That's McCreary.
Yeah, he's probably got, if he doesn't have 100 yards, he's close to it.
Oh, he sure is.
Yeah, without question. I'll have to ask their guys over there. They got an impressive stat thing over there. We'll have to ask them about it. You know, we definitely got to stop them here. I mean, I would love to see a stop right here and give us an opportunity to score. You know, third, I mean, it's a 3rd and long.
There's a pass that's going to be complete, and then that's going to be 1st and 10.
Yep, sure is. I mean, that you know, again, that's textbook as well. I mean,
got the Spartan territory.
Yeah, number 5, he's limping. He's taking himself out. Again, watch this. A very nice play. He goes to the sticks, Fran. Abe Pepper, he goes to the sticks, and
yeah, he's a kicker, and
yeah,
does a little bit of everything.
Sure does. I mean, and again, that's what you got to do. You got 3rd and 9. You go 10 yards, and you got your 1st down.
Yes.
And he, you know, beautiful throw from the quarterback Haggerty right there.
Sign of a good team.
Yeah, absolutely. Veteran team.
Yes.
Well, we blitzed on that, and we gave up almost 9 yards on that.
Up to the middle. I thought he was stopped at the 45, but he gets down to the 40.
Looks like he's down to about the 38. 38 or 30, no, where are they going to put
about
the
ball?
About
the 39, I think.
Yeah, that is under 39, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, again, that was a nice, I mean, we had our linebackers start to blitz right there, and he just blitzed past them.
Yes. Just over 2 minutes remaining in the 3rd period. Up through to the 35-yard line.
Their 1st down. And you know what's happening with this, Fran, is what's happening is as they stop the clock for the sticks. But what's happening, Fran, is that, you know, it looks like we're trying to go for the ball, and when we do that, we don't bring them down, and they get those extra 4 or 5 yards to go.
Ball at the Connersville 35-yard line. Pitch out.
I thought he was getting ready to drop it.
Pretty good defense by the Spartan that time. Picked up a couple of yards.
Yeah, and that was Rochelle there who scored. I don't know how many touchdowns he scored tonight, but he scored definitely more than one, and his touchdowns have been impressive. And you know, he gets swallowed up right there by number 38 for the Spartans as he just does not let him down. And you got number 6 coming in there, Foreman. You know, 36 for the Spartans. I mean, definitely has played very well. Caldwell. This is his last season.
2nd down coming up for Franklin County.
See, you know, the difference with that play right there, that misdirection right there, is that, you know, they were able to execute it. When we've had something like that, their guys are already on us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought he got a couple more yards more than that, but that's a 3rd down, and this is definitely going to be 4 down territory.
It's 3rd and 1 for the Wildcats.
You know, I'd like to see us ideally stop them right here. It would be nice.
It would be nice, but we haven't had much success tonight stopping them.
Well, they're just really eating the clock now. I mean, they're going to take it out. I'm not even sure if we're even going to get – yeah, they will. Yeah, that's nice 1st down.
Yeah, he gets the necessary yardage.
Yep. That's going to be the last – well, no, I guess they're going to stop the clock until we move these sticks. And they're going to start it here in a few seconds, and then that'd be it for this quarter.
Franklin County and Connersville territory at the 22-yard line.
Yep, that's it.
Time runs out, and we played 3 quarters here tonight at Spartan Stadium, and it's been all Franklin County as they lead 37-6. Well, it's the final 12 minutes of this game. But right now, let's stop for this on the TV3 Game of the Week.
Looking for something exciting for your family to do? Explore the skies at the National Museum of the U.S. Air Force and climb aboard our Space Shuttle exhibit. Free admission and free parking, open 9 to 5 every day. Visit nationalmuseum.af.mil.
Okay, we're underway with the fourth and final period here tonight in this ball game. That has seen the Spartans score one time for 6 points, and Franklin County score several times for 37 points.
Yeah, several times. Again, that first quarter when we scored and they scored two, I thought, hey, this may be a shootout. But again, Franklin County, their line has just been way too good.
Okay, Franklin County, deep in Spartan territory.
Well, wow, that's just. I don't think anybody touched him. That was unbelievable. I think, wow, Fran, that was beautiful.
It wasn't McCurry for a change.
Yeah, that was
the Jorshow.
Yeah,
but as you said, he's visited the end zone several times tonight.
Yes, he has, and watch him again. I don't think anybody touched him right there. That was a beautiful hole that he went through, and we could have scored on that. That's why it's called a team sport. Your offensive line does its job, and you got to do the rest. And Orschel's paid dividends with that.
Makes it 43-6 in favor of the visitors, and the kick point after is missed.
Wow.
They've made one of three, I think, tonight. So. I'm sure that's something they'll be working on.
Yeah, right. Now let's see what happens here with that.
Okay.
Replay. I thought maybe our guy blocked it a little bit, but no, that was just not a good kick right there.
Okay, so we're getting ready for the Franklin County kickoff again.
Yeah.
to the Spartans, and we'll see what happens now with the offensive unit of CHS. But as you've been pointing out, this is a learning experience for these kids. You got a freshman quarterback.
Yeah.
And
I've been trying to keep track of it and looking at our roster here, and it's littered with 9, 10, mainly a lot of 9 and 10, which is your freshmen and sophomore.
Sure.
We have very little juniors and very little seniors, and that just, that we're young. I mean, we are a very, very young team. And, we're going to see flashes of brilliance. We're going to see, great. But for the most part, this is a learning experience, and this is a learning curve for this team. And we're going to make the mistakes that young teams make. And,
yes.
And, so this season, again, the faithful will be out, of course, as they always are, rooting our kids on. But I tell you what, it's going to pay dividends the next couple of seasons, as these freshmen, as these sophomore nurture and mature together. And right now, what I've seen so far, even though we're down, by 37, I've seen some very good positives that tell me that, we're going to in for a good team next year.
Ball brought up to the 30. That's 30, inside the 30. Let's see what they spotted.
Yeah, it's Dalton DuBois. And when was the last time that we've seen a sophomore, touch the ball as much as DuBois has? Yeah, where are they going to put that at?
29.
Yeah, it looks like 29-yard line, yeah. I kept thinking, where is he going? But again, when was the last time we saw a sophomore get as much touch as DuBois?
Yes, you're right.
And I don't remember the last time we've had a true freshman. Of course, this is a college where they redshirt. But this kid is a freshman in every sense of the word, Dalton. When was the last time we seen that light?
Yeah, a year ago he was playing middle school football.
Yeah, and boy, our middle school team's tough too. I mean, they've been lighting up the scoreboard as well. I've been following that on my friend Michelle Counselor's Facebook page. She's one of the cheerleading coaches, and our kids are lighting up the scoreboard. But again, that pass right there from Dalton looked like a very inexperienced pass, but he has shown some arm strength. He has shown some composure at times. And again, there's been times like that interception into the first or second quarter that he threw that was a freshman mistake. But these things are going to iron out.
2nd and 10 as a pass incomplete.
Oh, that's
a
nice
run on the far sidelines, and goes to the 45-yard line. Let's see who was the ball carrier.
That was number 36 for the Spartans getting the first down. There was Paxton Caldwell, and Caldwell seems like he does a lot better when he's going vertical and then horizontal. Again, it gives our offensive line enough time to do their job when we're spreading it out a little bit. And Caldwell looked good right there and got the first down. We've had a few of those runs, Fran. We've had a few of those 10, 12-yard runs.
At the 43-yard line for the Spartans, that's a 1st and 10.
The last couple times we've had those 10, 12-yard runs, Fran, we've had a penalty. That was a nice play there from number 44.
Yeah, a push from behind, I thought. But
yeah, Du Bois looking for a flag.
The ball was...
Or that was Caldwell looking for a flag.
Right. Paxton was the intended receiver.
Yeah. And again, that was a nice throw there from Light. And he's had to make some throws in the watch this play. I mean, he's surrounded. He feels the pressure coming up on his strong side, and that looked like it was just a drop ball. It looked like Caldwell felt the pressure coming and kind of maybe took his eyes off of it.
Yes.
He was expecting to get nailed and dropped it.
Here's a pass that is complete on the far sidelines.
He's going to be a little short of the first down, but that's third and manageable. That's third and perfect almost. Again, that was, Stollenberger took a couple steps and Light just didn't wait. I mean, that's the drill. You take a couple steps and you rock and you fire. And again, those things that you see from Light right there when they're executing that type of offense, he's not waiting. He's counting on his receivers to take the necessary steps, and he's going to rifle it in there.
Ball at the 48 of Franklin County. 3rd and a little over 1 for the Spartans. Here's another
pass.
Good pass,
yeah. A little too high on that one.
Out of the reach of the intended receiver.
But boy, that tells me that kid's got a strong arm. Oh my gosh. He's got a real strong arm. And I haven't seen that many wobbly throws. He hasn't had any Peyton Manning, which the guy's one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, but Peyton Manning throws some ducks up there sometimes, and I haven't seen that out of Light. His ball is pretty much a good spiral.
Spartans line up.
That's a nice. Well, Caldwell's gone. He's gone. He ain't getting stopped. That's a good job.
Spartans.
Yeah. Very nice job there from Caldwell as he bounces off a Franklin County guy, and he, just keeps it chugging along, and he goes. What was that, 49 yards right there?
Yes.
Again, well, bounces off one of his guys, number 38, and then he just keeps going.
Just outruns those Wildcats.
Yeah. Very nice run there from Caldwell.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, very, very nice from the Spartans. Let's see what we got right here.
Here comes a point after try.
That's good. All right.
Okay, so the Spartans go to 13 points.
Yeah, still down. Again, a lot of. But Franklin County's just going to probably set on the ball a lot this series. They're probably going to just eat the clock as much as possible, and I don't blame them. But again, I like to see that the Spartans, these kids aren't giving up.
No, that's the important thing, that they refuse to give up, as you say.
Yeah, and they're not going to give up. And again, we're going to see a different team. This season, unfortunately, we only have 4 home games. Next season, we'll have the 5, which is very, very good. As you see the Spartanettes right there doing 13 push-ups. And Fran, Or cheerleaders, I should say. Sorry, the cheerleaders, the guys in the truck corrected me. The cheerleaders are doing their push-ups, and Fran, I got to tell you, some of them had some bad form. Looked like me doing a push-up.
43-13 is the score with Franklin County out in front, and we're in the final 10 minutes of this ball game.
I can guarantee you those girls can do more push-ups than me, though.
There's
no doubt.
I think so, yes.
No doubt about that.
I agree. I mean, you can include me in that.
Yeah, that's right. But again, I'm very happy to see that these kids aren't giving up, and that was a nice, impressive drive right there from the Spartans, and there was no mistakes.
Yeah, that's the thing, Ron.
Yeah.
You hit the nail on the head. We didn't beat ourselves.
Yeah. So again, this is unfortunately we only have 4 home season, but I think October 9th, which is my son's 14th birthday, when we're here celebrating and watching the last game, we're going to see a totally different team than we see tonight.
Ball picked up and down at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, Franklin County definitely is going to probably eat this clock. I wouldn't. I mean, they're going to utilize to 25 seconds. And probably keep the ball on the ground. I'm not sure if they'll probably do any passing or not, but with 9:54 to go, and a very comfortable 30-point lead, you might as well just start eating the clock.
They'll start at their own 24-yard line. Spartans play next Greensburg here at Spartan Stadium. That'll be a September 4th game. The runner on the far side, number 28, carrying the football for Franklin County.
Yeah, number 28 is Brandon Grubb, and he's I believe their second string quarterback. He also plays linebacker on defense. Earlier this year, actually about a month or so ago, one of the last great NFL players to play both sides of the ball, Frank Gifford, died.
Mm-hmm.
Remember back in the day, you played both sides of the ball like you did in high school. Now, of course, professional, you're specialized on either offense or defense. Be that anymore at all, but their quarterback right now, number 28, Brandon Grubb, is a sophomore, and he plays linebacker on defense.
2nd and 5 for the Wildcats. They get the ball to about the 30-yard line.
Yeah. And again, I'm surprised that they really haven't utilized the full 25 seconds. As it seems like because it takes forever for the 25-second. I thought the 25 seconds started after the play's dead. It starts, but apparently it's when the ball is set.
It's at the 30-yard line. This is a third down coming up, and
it is
5 for Franklin County.
Yeah.
If the Spartans could hold here, they would force a punt.
Yeah, I would like to see that happen. Oh, that may be on us.
I think it was,
which would give them a first down.
Another one of those mistakes.
Oh, no, that's close. We're going to find out here. As there looks like they're looking. I couldn't tell from that. Yeah, and we're going to see here in a second what's going on.
Prior to the snap, encroachment, defense, 5-yard penalty, and it results in a first down.
That's you can't give them that, especially when they're in their second team. Wow.
Ball moved up to the 35-yard line.
Of course, on that replay, Fran, I couldn't quite tell at all. I'm not sure if the guys in the truck could tell either, but the Zebras obviously saw us move first, and on instinct, it looked like we did first, but, we can't have that.
Franklin County in control and well in lead in this ball game. Just over 8 minutes left to play. Here's a pitch out. Oh, he's caught, and good defense by the Spartans.
Wow. That kid did not want to go down at all. Running back for the Franklin County Wildcats, number 44, Jacob Orschel.
Looks like he's lost a yard at least. Yeah, about a yard.
Yeah, he's a junior. I don't know if him and the other Orschel kid are brothers or cousins or related in any way. Who knows? But
2nd and 11 coming up for the Wildcats.
Now that's that's going to be 3rd and 12. That's a nice, again, getting inside, getting penetration, getting underneath your blocker. Good job there from the Spartans on their defense right there. As you see it again, watch the defensive line. They, number 60 right there comes in and just throws his guy off. I mean, very nice job for the Spartans. Number 60 did, and that was perfect.
It's Dylan Roan, who's another one of the younger players on the team.
Yeah. Again, Franklin County eating the clock as we're, now below 6:35 right now.
Plunge up through the middle.
Yeah. Now, I'm not sure if they're going to go ahead and punt it, which they probably will punt it. They may take a delay of game. If I were them, I would take a delay of game just to eat more clock.
4th down coming up.
Because you're only losing 5 yards on that. So, I would go ahead and eat the clock as much as possible, take the delay of game as the 25-second clock starts to roll. That's going to take it down to about 5:40. Yeah. I'll be surprised if they don't take a delay of game. Oh, no, they don't.
No, they go ahead with
1
snap.
second.
Yes.
Well, it doesn't really matter because they're still burning a lot of clock. And number 1 came up, boy.
Nice play by the Spartans.
Number 11.
Finally dragged down. But now what happened?
They must have got the ball. I was looking down to see, and he scored. That's unbelievable. Let's see that again. They must have stripped the ball from him.
Apparently, number 11 for the Spartans had the ball. Christian McHenry, and was brought down, and suddenly we saw a Wildcat fellow pick up a ball and run into the end zone.
Unbelievable. I was looking down to find out, 11 or 1 who had the ball. We're going to check the replay right here. But obviously what happened, Fran, is that, our guy was, kicking his feet. He was trying to hold the ball, and Franklin County was going for it. But I thought that he had gotten thrown down with his knee. We'll find out right here. And definitely there again. Yeah, they took the ball right there.
Yes,
you see the ball, and his knee's down. His knee's down.
Yes.
He's down. He was down right there. So we got a replay here. If he was down, he was on the ground.
But they're going to give him the touchdown.
Yeah. Well, somebody throw a red flag out there and let's view that on replay. He was down. Yeah, you can't pick the ball up when your knee's on the ground. And wow, unbelievable. Yeah.
Well, the official missed that call. That's
certainly missed that call. And there's a timeout. I don't know if they're going to ask us to show a replay or not. But Franklin County guys don't know where it was at. I forget where they at. Yeah, we'll find out. They're taking a timeout.
Well, the scoreboard reads 49-13 in favor of Franklin County over Connorsville.
Yeah, we'll find out. Take a break and get this all figured out.
Yeah, we have 5 minutes and 19 seconds remaining, and while the timeout's underway, we'll take a timeout here on the TV3 Game of the Week.
Bigfoot or
Play basketball.
boy foul.
Okay, we're ready for the point after try. Here comes a point after try. It'll be another kick.
Yeah, that was unbelievable.
Yes, it was. That's a really unusual play.
Yeah, especially when
oh, gosh.
Yeah, well, what happened there?
Somebody jumped off sides on Spartans.
Oh, wow. Yeah, here.
Snap. Encroachment. Defense. Enforce half the distance to the goal. 1 on time down.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. You know, it's. I was talking to the Franklin County guys during the break right there, and I said, you know, he grabbed the ball and he was on the ground. Of course, they don't want to hear anything like that.
Did they admit it or just ignore it?
Oh, they couldn't quite see it either. But you know, we got the instant replay right there. But again, that's what you teach your kids. You teach your kids to keep going until you hear the whistle.
You got that one, the extra point.
Sure did.
That brings their point total to an even 50.
Wow. I tell you what, I knew this may have been a high-scoring game. I just didn't think they'd get close to 50. And Franklin County, they're more of a pounding ground type team, and for them to score 50, they're running on all cylinders.
50-13, they have the lead. And we have just over 5 minutes left to play in tonight's ball game.
Right when we stopped them and had that, a nice what looked like was going to be a nice little run back there from McHenry. I think that was Henry that was 11 that was running that ball back. Or
yes, Christian McHenry, right.
McHenry, and he kept chugging along. But boy, I tell you what, Orschel, came out of nowhere and just stripped him of that ball.
Well, I think by 3 Wildcats and one of them knocked the ball loose and grabbed it and took off with it.
Yeah. One thing I don't want our boys to walk off this field and feel completely, rejected at, giving up 50 to the Wildcats because, again, they are young. And I know that they're going to say, well, I don't care if I'm young. I still want to win. And that's a great attitude to have.
Yes.
But there's so much positives that we can take away from this and learn from this, and that's, I know Adam's going to do that with his staff, and he's going to do this, and he's let's learn from it, move on.
Okay, Franklin County kicks off. End over end, and
it's a nice kick.
Picked up at the 5-yard line by Connersville. Coming up the sidelines.
Nice
good
run.
Return.
Yeah, and see, we've
finally
had
shoved out of bounds. It's Dalton DuBois returning the kick.
Yeah, that was a nice return. We've had nice returns. I mean, you got to find a bright spot. Our special teams has done very, very well with returns. Even then, that time when McHenry, got the ball stripped, it was a nice turn into a nice little run.
Yes.
Yeah, again, following his blockers, looking up ahead, seeing where he needs to go, and nice blocking right there to go double team. 6 right there gets a nice little block going. Right there, our kids, picture perfect right there for that run back. Anytime you can get inside our 40, your own 40, that's a good run back, friend.
Shotgun, there's a pass that is deflected by Wildcat, so falls incomplete.
Very dangerous. That could have been a lateral. Let's see how. I was kind of, saying, but yeah, you get, dangerous when you do those passes. If you're passing behind, that would be a live ball.
Yes, that was.
Yeah. Spartans coming down, right at 5:01 to go in this ball game. Definitely like to score again.
Comes another pass.
And that's a beautiful pass. Oh, no, it's intercepted. Wow.
Intercepted by number 80 of the Wildcats at the 26-yard line.
Yeah, I tell you, from our angle, it looked like he had enough air on it to get to Sullenberger, but it just seemed like as soon as I said good pass, it started to die a little bit. But, Light had the right idea. Sullenberger had a step on his defender, and, again, the ball just seemed like it died a little bit, and number 80 came up with the interception for the second interception of the night for Light. But, again, once him and Sullenberger start gelling together, that's going to be a dangerous tandem.
They'll spot it at the 25-yard line. Wildcats take over.
Because Mate is just a junior, so he still has one more year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a nice run there from the.
Enough yardage for a 1st and 10 for Franklin County.
You know, one of the hole. You know, it's good to have 2 holes. You know, to pick through. You have one that's clogged up, and the other one was wide open. And you know, again, you talk about the patience, and that was patience on the part of that running back to you know, have the calmness to be able to, okay, this hole is closed. I'm going to the other one.
Put the ball at the 38-yard line.
You know, again, I think they're going to eat a lot of this clock. We're, you know, surprised that they're, you know, with 5 seconds, more than 5 seconds that they're snapping it.
Move the ball to the 41. So it'll be about a 2nd and 5.
Looks like they're going to go to the 40. The far guys, I guess they're going to the 41 and a half. I thought at first he was over at the 43 and a half. The guy with the you know, the yard, you know, the stick right there. I thought, geez, where are you going? Again, that's pretty much all they've done is out of that eye.
Yes, they've run that all night. Up to the 46-yard line.
You know, and again, for years past that we've done these ball games for Franklin County, these are the typical runs, you know, over the right guard or left guard. I mean, that's pretty much been it, but they really have opened up their offense tonight and really has surprised me. And again, you know, it has surprised the Spartans because that first series, that's what they did. They had 3 plays that were basically up, you know, right up the middle, and we were able to stop it and we were able to penetrate. But as soon as they had that first pass, and it was successful, and that was the first play of their second series, you know, they've really had us on their heels. And believe it or not, their first score was a pass.
Yes. Ball carrier is thrown for a loss at 42-yard line.
You know, I'd love to see us get the ball back and just for the faithful and for these kids to score one more time. Looks like there was almost a hold there from 48 on one of our guys.
Just slower, but 2 minutes left to play in tonight's ball game. This is a 4th and 6 for Franklin County. We'll punt the football.
Oh, that's a good punt. Wow. That's. I mean, anytime you get somebody to do a fair catch, that's what you need. And that was a beautiful punt. That guy's got some leg.
Ball stayed up quite a while, and
sure did.
To give Franklin County plenty of time to get down there.
Yeah.
So the fair catch called.
And as a kick returner, I mean, you don't like to do a fair catch. I mean, you want to run the ball. You want to do a Pac-Man and kind of zig and zag and try to score. And you know, remember the old videos of old film of Fran Tarkenton back in the day when he was scrambling. That's what you like to do. And anytime you have to fair catch it just feels like you've struck out.
Spartans will get the football. So Franklin County will get a conference victory here tonight. It's a play up to the middle, but let's see where they put the ball after they umpire.
You know, when we have been successful, it's been when we have spread the offense. It's when we've had one-on-one with our receivers. And, you know, right now with less than one, you know, we're at the 145 mark. You know, let's do that. Let's get this 2-minute offense and let's just, you know, do the best we can to get these kids to score again. I know we're not going to win this ball game being down 37, but, you know, we can go ahead, you know, 2nd down and 11 now. Let's try to still get the score. Now again, another up the middle.
Yeah, and we're down to a little over a minute left to play.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, the Spartans are just pretty much going to go ahead and eat this clock. And, and again, we're going to take a lot of positives away. Yes, you lose by 37. You're thinking, Ronnie, how can we have any positives from a 37-point loss? You know, anytime you lose, you have to find the positives so that we can gain from it, especially when you have a young team such as this. And, we just got to keep going. And I will say this. On October 9th, when we have our last game, Fran, I'm not sure who it's against, but we're going to be a totally different team. We're going to be gelling a whole lot more.
We'll be playing Lawrenceburg that night.
Yeah.
On the other home games, as we mentioned, Greensburg, and then Indianapolis Broad Ripple, and then Lawrenceburg.
Yeah, I think the Broad Ripple game is the homecoming, isn't it?
Yes, and the Lawrenceburg game is the senior night.
Yeah, senior night, yeah. So we're coming down to the last play of the ball game right here.
Yeah, within 20 seconds here, and the final score is going to be Spartans 13 and Franklin County 50.
Yeah, that matter of fact, this is it. They're not even going to do a good ready lineup.
Yeah, they're walking off the field as the ball game's over, and it's been a victory. I'm impressed with Franklin County.
Very impressed with Franklin County, but I tell you, we're a young team, but the future's going to be bright. I know that.
They're 2-0 on the season as they defeated Newcastle in their first game last week, 21-20. While the Spartans go to 0-2 as they lose this game tonight. They lost to Richmond in their season opener. But as you kept pointing out several times, a learning experience for the Spartans.
Yeah.
But they lose a tough one, and I don't think anybody really saw this game.
No, not at all. I would have never expected us to lose by 37. Again, I figured with the way that Franklin County plays offense generally, a good ground and pound, that it would be kind of a, 25-20 maybe, sort of like it was a couple years ago, and it would be a hard-fought victory. But boy, I tell you what, they didn't really make any mistakes at all, and any mistakes that they did, they were able to quickly come back and capitalize on, or force us to make mistakes. So, kudos to Franklin County. Outstanding display of defense.
Yeah, they played almost near perfect game, as we talked about a couple of times. They win at 50-13 here tonight. That's a conference ball game. We're going to try to get some closing comments from the Spartan coach, Adam Kelly. For right now, we'll take this break on the TV3 Game of the Week.
I am for the child who's had 7 addresses in a single year because she's in foster care, because her father abused her, and her mother couldn't believe her. She is the child I am for. I am a CASA volunteer. I am you.
Coach, this was a ball game. I know that you're not really happy with the answer.
No, I'm happy with the score at the end of the game. We talked to the kids here at the end and told them, if we learn from it and we move on and do positive things, and that comes from this loss, then it's worth it. If we don't learn from it, if we don't adjust, then obviously it's just a loss.
Were you surprised somewhat by the passing of Franklin County?
Yes and no. They didn't throw a whole lot, and they set it up well with their running game, and we just got our butts kicked.
Their defense was really tough tonight, I thought, and we got mistakes, but couldn't turn them into scores.
Correct.
So this week you will be working on what? Getting ready for Greensburg?
Greensburg likes to run the option, so it'll be a little different style. But they run a double tight set, and they're a running team, so there'll be some similarities to what we prepared for this week, but with some adjustments, obviously.
Coach, I know you're disappointed. The kids are disappointed, but as you pointed out, hopefully it's a learning experience.
That's correct. We'll look at the film here tonight, and we'll get ready for Greensburg starting tomorrow morning.
Appreciate your time, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you.